Hey, Jamie Stenhouse here, currently in Melbourne, flying home to Adelaide. I'm in the Velocity Lounge, so I have to talk a little bit quieter than usual. And today I want to share with you the importance of cycling through different environments to cultivate and create different levels of inspiration and come up with new ideas dependent on your environment and the place where you are. So this isn't anything new, but it took me some time to figure out, and that was that when I'm not working at home, when I'm outside of my usual environment, if that be at home or even sometimes the office I have in Adelaide, I'm able to work a lot more, able to be a lot more productive and come up with amazing ideas. And it's no coincidence. I think you could agree as well, is that when you are doing, homework at home, or if you're in university and you're trying to write up an exam or learn for an exam rather, it's a lot harder at home. But when you go to a library or a cafe, we're usually a lot more productive, we're a lot more inspired, and new ideas can come to us quite quickly. And I think when you actively seek out new locations, if it be going to Sydney or going to Melbourne or going to Brisbane or even overseas as well, I think when you actively seek out new locations, you can look at your problems from a different angle purely because you're in a different environment. You're looking at everything completely differently. So for example, I spent the last 4 weeks in Sydney first, then in Melbourne as well, and my usual office is in Adelaide. So working in Adelaide is great, however over time it does become quite repetitive. I take the same train into the office, see the same people and go home the same way. And through that repetition, obviously I get good at consistency and the work output is good, but I'm not able to look at my problems and I'm not able to get inspired from a new point of view. Then as soon as I come to Sydney, everything clicks, right? It's just the fact that I have to go a different route to my Sydney office, and the fact that there's different people there's different food, different sounds, different sights, different settings, everything just allows me to look at everything from a different point of view. It gives me new inspiration, new fuel, new life on my current problems, right? And then I was in Sydney for 2-3 weeks, and then that became the normal. So then, of course, I switched town. I went over to Melbourne for 2-3 weeks, and because I switched, I got new insights. I met new people who gave me new ideas and new perspectives as well. Just through all of that, through actively cultivating a change in my environment, the progress has been huge over the last 4 weeks. A lot more than, say, if I had remained in Adelaide and just hammered through the problems, right? I would have come up with a predictable solution based on my environment. So if you're feeling caught in a certain situation, you can't seem to figure it out, be conscious that the location where that problem occurred might not be able to provide you with the solution. So if I had a problem in Adelaide, then I might not be able to see the solution until I get into a different working environment. If it be a library or a cafe or amongst other friends or other entrepreneurs, right? Or if it be in Melbourne or Sydney, I'm actively looking to inspire myself through different locations, or if it be traveling overseas, or if it be just cultivating a different ecosystem where I can allow solutions to grow organically that wouldn't otherwise happen in my usual everyday office.